the Indian government is making a wrong diagnosis of why this crisis has happened. And because of that, the prescriptions that they are offering or they are undertaking right now, we don't think will be able to stop us from having this economic devastation that is taking place in the world. The first point to be understood is that the global economic meltdown or the crisis, it has now reached the stage of actually a recession that is set in the advanced capitalist world. And a recession of the developed countries is bound to have a spillover recession in the whole world. So we have to brace ourselves for a recession, not only correcting the financial markets. The government must immediately announce higher dosages of public investment to build our economic infrastructure. On the basis of that investment, generate employment, and through that employment, improve the economic conditions of the mass of the people. Then they will have to immediately take measures of giving relief to the common people. And the first thing that must be done in this direction is reduce the hikes in petroleum prices that were announced by the government when the international prices were $140 a barrel. Now they have fallen below 60. In fact, they are close to 50 now. So with such a reduction in the international price of oil, you immediately reduce the prices of petroleum products in India. And that will give relief to the people. Second, there has been a big fall in the international food prices also. Therefore, we are asking the government to immediately reduce the issue price of food grains to the public distribution system.
The conservative Brahmin, the pig hater and the pig eater, the cow worshipper and the cow eater have all come together against the British. And if this unity is allowed, British cannot rule India. To how to break that unity? Well, that was the colonial divide and rule policy. But in the struggle against the colonial powers, around the 1920s emerged visions of what will be the character of independent India. The RSS was formed in 1925. The Communist Party was founded in 1920-21. The Congress came out with its understanding of the future of the country in the decade of the 1920s with the Motilal Nehru Commission report. And all three of them had visions of what should be the character of independent India. The Congress vision, the dominant vision, said recognizing the diversity of India, recognizing that the diversity is not confined to any one aspect alone. There is linguistic diversity, there is religious diversity, there is diversity in customs, diversity in traditions, diversity in histories. Recognizing all this, the only way India can remain united and prosper is under a secular democratic dispensation, and that was the vision on the basis of which Congress led the freedom movement. The left had a vision which was not in contradiction with the Congress vision, but it was going beyond the Congress. The battle between these three visions that is actually continuing, and that is what you will find in practice in present day politics, and it is from that we have to draw our right conclusions on how we are going to preserve the unity and integrity of India and therefore work for a prosperous India. And this diversity that we have here is a diversity in our country which is not only between religions. The diversity is also within a religion. Only today we were talking about discussing the mythology on the influence of Mahabali in your region. Remember, on Onam in Kerala, they celebrate Onam because that is the day when Mahabali returns, supposedly. And it is that uniformity that communalism wants to impose on our society, whereas we must celebrate our diversity. And it is because of our diversity that India has contributed in so many ways to the whole world.